Welcome to Cosmic Coven. Today we'll be doing a love reading on some of our bachelors. Will they find love in the future or be stabbed in the back? Hello.
Hello.
How are you?
I am doing well. How are you?
I'm doing good. Are you ready to find your love life? Know what's gonna happen?
I'm a bit nervous, but yeah, I think I'm ready.
You having some troubles there?
Yeah, bit too... You know, it's an issue with people once you get to my age.
What's your age?
There's medicines for it, but...
How are you?
I'm pretty good. I'm horned up today.
Okay, you horned up
Ready
today.
for love, yeah.
Okay.
I'm doing great. I'm here to learn so much.
Okay, that's good. That's good. It's always good to be learning new things. You seem to be doing good with your horns. You got very similar horns.
Yeah, I noticed that.
Yeah. That means you're probably gonna have a good reading today.
Is that what that means?
Yeah, you probably have a handle on your life, unlike some people.
Yeah, some people have issues with their horns.
I
It's-
know,
yeah,
right?
It's
Some
ridiculous.
people got really weird horns.
Yeah, they're all floppy. and
Yeah,
stuff.
I know, right? How does that happen?
I don't know.
Anyway.
Sorry, yeah.
We're talking about love, not horns, so we're gonna feel all these cards. Feel the energy. Yes. Exactly.
I'm feeling the cards.
You're feeling it. You feeling it? Oh no.
man.
Oh no.
I'm
It's
sorry.
fine. It's fine. It's just a sign of things to come.
There. They've been properly felt.
Okay, cool. So I'm gonna mix them up a bit more just to make sure we got some good vibes in there. We gotta do some good vibes. We're gonna feel them. We're gonna move them around. We're moving them around. Do you want to feel them? and
No,
move them
not
around?
really.
Why not?
I think you should just keep. I think my vibes are gonna. get
You
all
need
over
to
the
have your vibes in them though. It's your reading.
place. Is that good enough?
Okay, that's
Okay.
good enough.
Thank you.
That's good enough.
Okay.
See, this is why you're sad and lonely, because you don't feel the vibes.
So I don't touch enough stuff.
Yeah, you don't touch enough stuff, and therefore you're sad and lonely.
Okay. Some might say I touch too. Okay.
So you pick 4, and then when you pick them, just hand them to me.
Oh, this one. 100% this one.
This one? Okay, cool. Dope. So, you will pick 4 cards that will go for your
Just
past or
pick the
present.
first 4 over here.
Sure, just these 4?
Yeah.
Do you have any specific order for them?
No. They can just be in the order they're in right now, I think.
Okay.
Or no,
so-
actually, this is the 4th one. This is the.
4th.
Oh, I meant first.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I'll just do it.
Okay, so, are all these cards facing you, or are they facing me?
I think the designs are facing towards me.
Do they all have to be facing towards me? or
No,
towards
you can pick. You can pick and choose.
Okay. I think this one is you. This one is me. This one is me, and this one is you.
These 3 are facing me, and this one's facing you.
Okay, let's get started. Let's see what was in your past. 9 of Pentacles reversed. Basically, this is kind of like when you're lazy, but you expect to get something out of it. This is kind of like not working, but you want a reward. So basically, you've really wanted love, but you haven't really tried to get love. And so you're like, why am I not getting love? And then it's like, well, you haven't been going out on dates, and you haven't
Am I
talked to
supposed
people.
to talk to you? Oh, okay.
You can talk to me or people.
Well, yeah, just people in general. I didn't
Yeah.
know that I was supposed to do that.
Yeah, you need to talk to people. So your past, the past of your love life, is represented by the Empress.
Is that a good sign?
With this first card, what happened to your horns?
Oh, I repositioned them. They were getting a bit too... Anyways, what does the card mean?
Okay. So basically the Empress, it basically in the love life, it means that in the past you've kind of haven't been able to trust your instincts. You don't know what you're doing, man. Love is a foreign concept to you. You think you know what you want, but do you really know what you want? And you kind of just been empty in this part of your life. You haven't experienced things, you know? Like, you haven't, like, the Empress is usually, like, you know, femininity and, like, fertility and sensuality, and you have none of that shit, man. 3 of Wands reversed. This card is obstacles. It's basically, you've been doing stuff that's, like, really getting in your way.
Oh, yeah, sometimes they're too girthy.
Yeah, they're too girthy. Your horns, you need to take it back a bit.
Yeah.
You have had too many obstacles in the route of your, like, love story, okay?
Yeah.
Too many obstacles, too many hurdles. Everyone is either not into your horns girth, or they're, like, you know, like, not feeling any of it. And maybe you're not feeling any of it. Maybe you're in your own way, too.
Yeah.
Maybe you're in your own headspace being like, God, no one can appreciate my horns enough, therefore.
I mean, yeah, only I can appreciate how girthy they are.
Exactly. And so therefore, you haven't found love because you're setting too many roadblocks. It is 7 of Cups reversed. So right now, you're kind of like, you kind of like are not really like trying to find love. You kind of like don't have like too much of a purpose. So I think it's kind of like what this means is that like you like the concept of it, but it's not like you're like actively pursuing people. So it's not really something you need right now. You have like other things you're focusing on. So like there's not much like love going on, but also it's kind of like you're okay with that.
I think that one's a little wrong, just in that one detail.
So the thing is that like you are probably okay, but it's also the diversion card. So it's kind of like you may be not okay, but you're kind of trying to make it okay.
Oh, okay.
You're kind of trying to focus on other things, so you're not like just sad, you know? You're not just like focusing on like, oh no, I don't have a lover. You're like, I'm gonna do my homework or like something. I'm gonna make sure my horns
Sometimes
all fancy.
I'm sad, and then other time I'm stressed.
Exactly,
Yeah.
exactly. You're focusing on the stress part, not the sad part. It's good, it's okay, it's okay. The Knight of Cups reversed. So this is really fitting because the Knight is basically the worst and the best of the emotions. So when it's reversed, it kind of means it's the worst of the like main archetype of your like cups. So it's the worst of cups, and cups are all about relationships and love. And so you've been really bad at love. Basically, you're just disappointed in yourself. You've been like really sucky in the past. You're like, what the hell are you doing? You're like, hey, I should be able to find love. Why am I not being good to myself? Why am I being such a big disappointment? Why am I letting myself not be happy? And you're just like really mad at yourself. 2 of Swords.
2 swords are better than 1.
But it's reversed. Basically right now, you're kind of in a situation where like, it's not good, but like, it's the lesser of 2 evils. So like, you're kind of in a situation where you're like, maybe like I shouldn't be doing this, or like maybe it's not the best route for me, but you're like, but it could be worse. I could be choosing something else. It's like the lesser of 2 evil card. So it's kind of like, and like with swords, it's like usually like a pair of people that are like the lesser of 2 evils. So like maybe your horns and you like paired together are like the lesser of 2 evils.
So you're saying I should get someone else's horns?
Exactly.
And then it would be the greater of 2 evils.
That would mean it's worse, but yes.
Well, if it's greater, how can it be worse?
It's the lesser of 2 evils, not... The lesser of 2 evils means you're in a better circumstance.
No, but more means better. And greater is more, right?
This is why you're in this situation, Josh.
I don't think so.
Ace of Pentacles reverse. Basically, Ace of Pentacles, it's kind of like aces are kind of the start of the cards. And so it's basically the beginning or the end of the journey. And this is a loss of opportunity. So I think what this is telling you is that because you're distracting yourself so much, you're gonna miss out on something.
Yeah.
You're gonna miss out on that person. And you need to like not do that. You need to like, if you like get too caught up in this and caught up in other things, you're gonna like lose out on like finding that love in your life.
So I should fail school instead?
Don't fail
Oh.
school. Don't you listen, be a house husband all you want. But don't fail school.
Okay.
There's a balance in life. Go to a party once in a while.
Is there a dating app for people with horns?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
It's called Hornist.
Hornet.
Hornist.
Surprisingly innocent, but okay.
Yeah, I know, I know. Listen, it was called something else and then they got really mad, so it's Hornist. 7 of Cups, upright. So we're getting somewhere. This is a good sign for you. Basically, you're finally making some choices. You know how you didn't trust your gut earlier and you weren't sure? You're finally trusting your gut. You're finally like, wow, maybe I do know what I want. I want love. I want to find somebody. I want to like have a connection. And you're finally like doing that. You're finally like able to go out there and make those connections. So just like feel it. Feel it, Neil. Like feel your instincts. Like in the past you haven't been able to trust them, but now you can trust them. And you know what you need to trust your instincts on? Finding a better doctor for your horns as well.
I think my instincts are just fine.
Okay, then you're not listening to these cards at all, but to be fair, these are about love, not your horns.
Right.
So...
Although I do agree, my instincts in love weren't so great.
Yeah, but they're getting better.
But they're getting better.
And you need to find love. Oh, shit.
More swords. That's good.
This is literally the worst card you could ever get.
More swords.
This is literally, I'm not kidding. This is the worst card you could ever get. I'm not joking. In the deck, this is the worst card.
But more swords means it could.
No, so how swords work is that they get worse as you go higher in swords because it's more damage. So, 10 of swords means literally you are like near death. Nothing can get worse. You're in like a bad situation. You're in a bad situation in the future and like good for you. It can only get better from here, but you're like in some like shit.
So this is the future though.
This is the future.
When I was younger, I had a fantasy that my spouse died and I have to take care of my kid on my own. So, you know, it's not that bad.
Let's see if there's a way we can fix this with this card. This is kind of your advice card.
What if I just get more swords?
So this is your advice card. And so basically, you have kind of this like sad future ahead. And this is gonna try to help you not go down that route. And this is facing me, so it's the Emperor reversed. So this is Major Arcana, so it means this is like a big turning point for you. Basically, this is kind of like coldness and being like kind of like rigid and like kind of like you're kind of like maybe this person is in your life, but I don't think they're like vibing with you yet. And like I think the thing is that like you need to like make sure you're vibing with them. You need to make sure you're not showing them the cold shoulder. Like make sure that like if there is someone you're interested in, like tell them you're interested in them. Cause that's gonna like make sure you're not alone, you know? Like love can't happen if like half the people don't know.
What if they say no?
Well then you continue your journey, okay?
Oh.
This is what happens when they say no.
My horns fall off.
Yes. You lose them. It's like kind of like Tinkerbell and Fairy Dust. You know, if you don't believe her, she like dies.
Oh, I thought that was just a symptom of my depression, but
Yeah, no, that's what I'm saying.
okay.
If the more you're depressed and you don't believe in yourself, you lose your horns.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, you just need to get a room of people clapping for you, and like you'll be fine.
Can you tell me I'm proud of that you're proud of me?
I'm proud of you.
Oh, thank you.
The Devil upright. Woo!
That seems promising.
Yeah, we got the Devil. This is the best card. This is the fun card. It's just kind of like do whatever you want, man. Like trust your instinct. Like the Devil is all about like living your best life. Everyone thinks the Devil's bad. No, the Devil's about like being carefree. Like you know how like Jesus got all these damn rules? You don't need all those damn rules.
Damn
you
right.
can do whatever you want.
You hear that, ladies? I'm free to do whatever I want.
you got more swords, but it's the Page of Swords. So usually the Page is kind of like taken as like the innocence card, so it's kind of coming from the purest form of emotion.
Of course.
Luckily, this card is upright, not reversed. And so basically it kind of means like curiosity and kind of this like restless energy and this wanting to like kind of experience things. So I think this is telling you that in order to not get into these like ruts basically that are happening here, let yourself just kind of like feel things to its fuel. Let yourself explore things. Let yourself like figure out what you want.
Yeah.
Emotionally before you end up dead in a ditch.
I mean, I've been considering a couple different like horn fetishes.
So basically Page of Swords is kind of like the most like innocent of cards, and so it's kind of like you need to like be curious and explore your emotions. Let yourself like feel better in all of that, and like maybe you won't end up dead in a ditch.
Oh, I see. I don't really know what that means, but I will.
Feel your emotions, Josh. Just feel something.
Feeling stuff is hard. That's why I'm at therapy right now.
Yeah, and that's why you get 10 of Swords dead in a ditch. Feel something. Just...
I would if I could.
Well, the cards have spoken. See what happens next time. Cosmic Coven.